I wonder what I got on that test
Did I
the
take
other
my
day.
meds this morning?
Just get one. I wonder where my
Minute.
next class
Where is
flies.
that music coming
Wait,
from?
Class
It's so
in.
noisy here.
Wait just a minute. I gotta make a video. So hey, welcome back to the Vanilla Extract server. It's been a moment. I will admit that it's honestly been a little bit of a challenge to find some quiet time to record another one of these. Because I've had the time, I've studied, I've done my part, right? But let's be honest, it can get very noisy here. That is not my, that is completely out of my control, but it is fun, and it's fine because you know what? I'll still try and find some quiet time to make these videos and stuff for you. But last episode, we obviously built this, right? And you know what? I think I'm gonna continue on this. I don't think I'm gonna do the road yet because I don't know how far I'm gonna get actually with the road, and still am trying to work stuff out with it. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not been in contact with Matt all that much lately, and I really need him for some of the finalizations on this thing. So we're putting a hold on the road, but I do want to get this building done, and I want to see if even I can maybe get this tower over here done, because this is the tower that links up this building with the main tower. But for sure, my main goal is this building right here, because like we started on the bottom part, right? We got the trucks, we have the truck garage, and it makes sense there, right? But as you can see, there's still some stuff that's kind of in and out of the place. It's not exactly in there all correctly. And they still don't have a top to this thing. I would like to get maybe some offices. I don't know how I'm going to work out the offices, but offices, keep that in mind, offices. Because while there is a loading station, like obviously there has to be someone controlling where stuff's going, and like almost like a post office type deal. I wonder if that'll work. Maybe like offices with a post office with orders of where to send stuff. I don't know, but that's kind of the general idea for this building. And obviously we're gonna fill out this area with the library and all that. I did already collect the materials for this, so it'd be very sad if I didn't actually get to it. I mean, I still have all these materials over here that are to be used for that building. So we do. I really want to build it. It's been sitting in the back of my mind for way too long. I know in last episode we did mention some stuff about the gold. So maybe later we'll check on the gold, see if Dragon stocked it or not, and go bother him about that, because you know, I'd like to keep my shop stocked, and as much as I would love to keep it stocked, I don't want to be sitting around villagers all day long, because they're also quite noisy. Kind of reminds me of college right now. Yeah, looking at you. But seriously, maybe we'll have to go talk to him, because I know Purple also needed some gold. Maybe more than some, I don't know. Seemed like the Simon was like a prey to Dragon for more gold. She was, I think she really needed some. I'm not sure what for though. Yeah, why not? Why not kick off some stuff with a little bit of a time lapse? Just get this little part going, because I would like to work on the inside a little bit. Maybe, like I said, that tower with this. Oh, if I don't work on it soon, I'm gonna go insane. 3 weeks now. 3 weeks it's been in the back of my mind. So enjoy a little bit of a time lapse of me building up another part of this build. Let's take a straight purpose. Have fun. Y'all, we don't got games to play. I literally finished this build, went out to dinner, and got back, and guess what? The gold is restocked. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The gold's restocked. So I would love to talk about this build, but nope, we're not doing that right now. We have got to go to the shopping district right now, because if I don't get my hand on some gold, I'm gonna go insane with these villagers. Like, I've been waiting for so long for this gold. I can't believe he finally actually restocked. I didn't even talk to him. I said not a word. But it's been literal months since he's restocked, so like, I need to go get my hands on some gold right now. I might even buy it out. No, that might not be a bad idea. Let's go buy out the gold. Gold, 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 gold. Please be some left. Yes. Okay, how much? 3 diamonds each? I'm gonna buy myself a whole silver box. I don't even care. Just get all of that, you know. Hopefully that gold will last us a little bit. I'm not sure actually how much. We might need to send Dragon a message. Let's see, how are we doing over here? Yeah, I figured that was probably getting low. I'm glad that we finally got this gold. Yeah, and even this is going, so oh, thank God he finally restocked. And looks like rockets were doing oh, we got a few sales. Okay, rockets are not doing so great, but we need to definitely get back and get some of that gold. Let's just send him a message real quick. Why not? I don't know when the next time he's gonna restock is, but I'm just gonna say, hey Dragon, your gold needs some restocking. Hopefully he'll see that and restock later. So that Perp can get her hands on some gold as well. Feel a little bad for buying it out, but like, I gotta do what I gotta do to keep the stock in my shop. But now that we finally have some gold to our name, we can finally restock the shop later and hopefully get some more sales. But now, sorry I had to put it off, but I will actually talk about the building. So boom, there's the actual building. Now I did have to keep it pretty similar to the rest of the buildings. As you can see, there's a little bit of a different pattern. I believe I actually may have used this pattern somewhere else. I honestly cannot remember. I try and use some of these patterns over again, and some not. There, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So that same pattern is used all the way over in this building. This building has a different pattern. Each of these other buildings has a different pattern. This one even has a different pattern. But I did have to reuse some of them, because like, as much as this thing is pretty cool, it is very boxy in a few places, and like, there's only so many patterns you can do with some of this stuff. Like, it's very slanted and boring, so I ended up having to actually reuse it. And still, we got the moss. You can even see we're part of the other building. I started building it, and then I realized, oh wait, that's not a part of this other building. This is a part of a new building, and you can even see where stuff doesn't quite line up because, yeah, a bunch of weird stuff starts happening. Buildings start appearing in random places, and I didn't want to take away from it. The main attraction of this building is this sign right here. And I wanted to go for kind of a rustic feel, though I might actually change it a little bit. I might make it more rusted, so this will be this, and then like this will be the more oxidized version to make it more seeable. I really like this, but it's just not seeable enough, and I feel like if I change the background to like birch or something like that, it's not going to fit the build. But at least this fits. And even though it is kind of hard to see when the lights are on, I think it looks super amazing. I think at night it looks really cool. And it is actually a little nod back to some old numbers. It used to trail all of our names. And I decided to, you know what, funny Easter egg, why not add it here? And then once again, I tried to do something different with the windows, because as much as the pattern's the same, the windows don't ever seem to be the same. So like those have a special little window design. This obviously is going to be a little bit more regal, a little bit more round kind windows. They're not sharp, and they have a little bit more going on with them. As you can see, there are multiple layers. They have the outside here, the inside, and the even inside with that, with the glass. But other than that, that's pretty much the garage done, other than the inside, of course. The inside is still not done. I still need to do the offices. Might play around with that later. You can better see just kind of how this building is going to form. You can see that it is going to go all the way across here. This middle section is ginormous, and it's going to fill this entire area with little juts off and random little bits and pieces. It's going to be super cool. But that can't even be possible if we don't have this other supporting tower in. And that supporting tower is super important, because it means that we can go to this land over here. And by land, I mean my other tower, the main tower. Like this is the main tower. It's supposed to be the Clockwork Tower. It's supposed to be big, regal, and lovely. But it's not possible to even get to it without this tower right here. Because, you know, I want a second bridge. And as much as I like having just one bridge, and it has grown on me over time, I was worried I wasn't going to like this bridge. Like, super worried. It has grown on me. But I'm sorry, it just doesn't look as cool as just one bridge, and it doesn't make as much sense with only one bridge. So I kind of want the other one. So, with gold shenanigans over for now, and a little bit of explanation to this building right here done, I'm going to say let's get a little bit started on this tower, at least with the tower itself. Obviously, maybe not the connecty bit between the tower and this building, but definitely the tower. So enjoy time lapse in number 2. No, it can't be. No, 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 no. No! No, it's everywhere. Oh no, not the snow again. Oh no. We're gonna have to spawn proof all this. I'll have to get string over here. I think we finally reached the height where snow suddenly becomes a reality because somehow, we're a little too up high. So what I don't understand is how is snow avoiding this? And it's over there. I guess I'll never know. Maybe it's just directly underneath. Maybe that's it. But I will have to get string on this building. In a way, the snow almost looks natural right now. I know it's not going to look natural for forever. And I know that eventually it's going to snow enough to where it's going to start piling up and looking weird. But for now, because there's some spots that don't have snow, it almost adds to the build in a way. Doesn't look good in all places, but it does in some ways. But whenever I get the middle section here, for sure, snow's going to have to go. But yeah, the tower is actually done now. Like, we're getting ever closer to having a completed base. Oh, and I kind of gained a horse now. His name is Mr. Sprinkles. Wait, that didn't use the name tag? Hold on. I thought that was gonna use the name. I didn't use the name tag. I still have the name tag. What just happened? It's supposed to use the name tag. Why do I still have a name tag? I'm obviously not in creative. You can see it right there. Why is you have a name, but I still have a name tag? You know what? Free name tag. We're gonna hide the evidence. You know what? Not in this river. Not in this river. Let's get out of the river. I'm not sure what happened, so it's just gonna go in this chest here. I'm gonna try not to use that name tag again. I don't know why it did that. That's weird. Oh, but you know what? It probably has something to do with the villager thing we have on the server. Basically, you can name the villagers to kind of make them less smart, more stupid, if you will. And it helps with the lag, so maybe that's why. But I don't know why it worked on a horse. Anyway, I need to find a place for you. Probably at the entrance of this place for now. Ooh, actually, wait, no. I have the perfect place for you. Just gotta go around back over here. Ah, yes. Okay, I just need to find a place to lead you up. You can stay here at the... I don't want to call it a barn, because it's definitely not a barn, but it is the closest thing I have to a barn. So we're gonna leave you here for now. Sorry if that's choking you a little bit. But yeah, we have the tower actually done now, and you can totally see where there is supposed to be something here. In a way, it almost looks really confusing, because you can see, just by looking at it, like, that's where part of the building's supposed to be, that's where part of the building's supposed to be. There's just little chunks missing out of the existing buildings. And I know I keep on referring to each of these little sections as buildings. My bad. But in all honesty, it's because they're not actually connected yet. Once the middle section's there, they will definitely be one building, but for now they are multiple buildings. Because as much as they are technically already connected by the lovely base down there, that is just the base. That is the foundation of this building. So, it's not really being counted. Oh, and we got another bridge now, so that's pretty cool. Remember how I was talking about this bridge not entirely fitting in correctly? I've worked out my demons with it. It's doing a lot better, but just look how it looks with the second bridge in. I mean, look at this. With two bridges here, it starts to make a little bit more sense, and it looks oh so good. And even from this distance, you can start to see just how much layering this base does, and how it just kind of goes back and back and back and back and back and keeps going. Which, if I ever get to the building that's supposed to be back there, it might go even farther back. We'll see if that's even a possibility at the moment. Also, where did those horses come from? I swear it. Right now has been a basket of surprises. You are very random. I did not touch you. I did not spawn you. You have no skeletons. Where did you come from? Do you know, Georgie? Did you have a role to play in this? Do you know? Are you trying to fly away from me? Because you know? Georgie, how dare you? But anyway, for now, this is just gonna stay going to absolutely nowhere. This bridge is not leading anywhere yet because I don't feel like working on this just yet. I really want to, but I really need to finish this one first. And then once we finish this one, then I can make this one, and this bridge will actually lead someplace, and this will be one of the entrances into this place. Of course, the other one being down here because of our lovely bubble elevator that still doesn't actually lead anywhere. Soon you will lead someplace, just your time is not now. And something else happened during our time lapse, so I'm gonna go ahead someplace and explain this real quick, because it's super exciting. So basically, you know how we had to buy a bunch of gold for our carrots earlier? Because, like, we needed a lot of gold, because we were completely out of carrots. I mean, it was bad. Our situation was really, really bad. Well, this is the new solution. So basically, I was talking with Dragon, and he ended up selling me a bunch of gold, and he basically had told me that if I ever needed to come back, to tell him if I needed a large amount of gold. And I said, okay, that works. And then eventually he asked me to come AFK and test out the farm, and now I'm an AFK buddy for not only the Guardian farm that he built, but also this farm, which in turn means I have access to this one too. So I don't need to really pay for gold anymore. As long as I AFK with him, I get gold, and then I can make my carrots without having to spend any diamonds. That's the idea, at least. And I mean, we AFK'd for a little bit, I think only like half a night, and ended up getting 3 shulker boxes. I already took 1 shulker box, but those are shulker boxes of gold blocks, so that's quite a bit of gold. And I mean, he's done stuff with this I can't even fathom. I don't know redstone, but this is something else. I couldn't even tell you what this is. It's a long row of crafter stuff, majiggy things. I don't honestly know. So I'm not going to touch that part, because I know if I do, I'm probably going to break something. I'm not entirely sure. But it's really quite interesting, because I don't even know what all this is about. But you stand here, and there's a block missing there. Is that supposed to be missing? I might need to tell Dragon about that. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Anyway, I sit here, and I slash, and they die. Okay, let's see if we can get them to come over here, because I seriously think there's a block missing, and I didn't do that. I swear, I didn't touch it. I don't know why there's a block missing there, but I think there's supposed to be another slime block there. But anyway, yeah. Pretty cool farm. Very nice of him to let me actually take gold from it whenever we AFK. And hopefully this means I can finally actually keep up with my gold carrot stocks. Speaking of which, my golden carrot boxes are doing absolutely amazing now that I had the sponsorship for gold from Dragon. Look, I can actually keep them stocked. It's not just like 2 or 3. It's amazing. It's great. Still not making good enough sales with the rockets, but we're doing better. But oh boy, do we have a big project ahead of us. All of these buildings are great and all, but they are nothing in comparison to this middle part. This middle part is ginormous. It's about the same size as the cathedral I built for Mythosis, and that thing took a while to build. So I'm probably going to split this middle part up into 2 different episodes, but it's fine. That's completely fine. But we'll definitely get started with that next week, because, ooh, I really want this building to be complete. I'm so looking forward to getting to start on that building, because it's like the main building. It's the clock tower. I can't have this base without the clock tower. So yeah, next episode, we're doing this middle thing. But until then, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Even leave a comment, because, like, it's really appreciated. And I really do mean that. Like, I read all your comments, and they're so beautiful, and I love it. And it's really nice to make a video and be appreciated for it. So, yes, thank you for all your lovely comments. And I hope that y'all all continue to support the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye.